or some kind of thing with this nice weather you have outside there.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, yes.
You went anniversary service as yet for the week?
No.
Why?
Well.
Give them a visit today now.
All right.
All right. You might see me there.
All right. Okay.
Don't bring a bottle and not to your boy.
All right.
All right. Wow.
Bye.
See you later.
Yeah.
All right then. Bye. Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, Pastor Google.
What's going on?
You know, my second son, who turned 44, a month ago, he have a twin, right?
Wait. You're talking. I didn't say that again. Sorry.
I say my second son.
Your second son.
He turned 44.
He turned 44.
That's 2 months ago.
That's a few months ago, huh?
He had a twin boy, a pair boy.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He told me, Daddy, do you see just how you treated us? You work hard and took care of us.
Yeah.
I'm going to work doubly as hard to take care of my twin.
Right.
So
you have twins?
Yeah.
Right.
They are 3 years old. They play with the boys.
Right.
He did, Daddy, just how you work hard and take care of us, I'm going to work doubly as hard to take care of my twins.
Right.
Good mentorship, huh?
Very good. And you see, he took example from you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the 149, he'll be here in a week to spend 3 weeks from the UK.
Hey! What part of the UK he coming down from?
Well, you know, there are so many provinces I can't quote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't keep that.
He's coming down. He coming down in a good timing, man. The weather is nice down here, so he'll enjoy himself.
To spend 3 weeks and go back.
He coming to spend what? Christmas?
3 weeks here.
3 weeks, yeah, man. He coming in a good timing, man.
Yes. All right, then.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Claxton B. Yeah. This life you living here, boy. I was telling you about my partner. Yeah, just go on, boy. Couldn't go on, you know. Couldn't go on. Yeah. Couldn't was the man who used to fix all my son's laptop, tablet. And couldn't go on. It's not a nice thing, you know. Because you see, here today, gone tomorrow, and you don't know when you're going. That's really nice thing about it, you know. I said nice thing because it's the truth. You don't know when you're going. Let me be real. Trinidad and Tobago, wake up, you know. Treat people good.
You are listening to The Street 919 FM. Stay with us for news, interviews, and commentary that shape our democracy. Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
And there's the truth, you know, Christmas is really for family. But when you're good family, friends and loved ones go on, boy, how you just deal with that? That's the reality of it. You know? How do you deal with that? When good friends and family go on, boy. You know what I mean? Good friends and family, when they go on, how you just deal with that? I know book could tell you how to deal with that kind of pain and grief, you know. You know? You know the things I always, if you're talking about this now, the things I always think about is like, you know, the things that you would have wanted to say to them. You know, like for me, I would have wanted to tell my brethren, you know, there's certain things I would have liked to tell him thanks for. Sometimes you take people for granted, you know. You take people for granted and things for granted. And there are certain things, you know, if I had an opportunity to see my brethren now, there's certain things that I tell him thanks for. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Pastor Google. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, man, I like how you're talking because let me tell you about my story. You understand? When people really are around you, you must appreciate them for everything.
Yeah.
because you don't know when the bells are tolled. Let me tell you this. I lost my wife to cancer 3 years ago. 3 years ago. She was young. You understand? And every day, when I by myself, boy, when life hits you hard, that is when you know how the reality of the world is. You understand? Because she was going good. And when she was diagnosed with cancer, my wife only last 6 months. 6 months. I had a house with the mother to live with us. And she because we had no children. And the mother had dementia. And I, as a young man, I remember when my wife died. And I came at home after the funeral. Yeah, what you really say is true. People who you really feel will be with you after everything happened. Is you alone in this world after, because when she come and die, when she died in the funeral and everything happened, and it's Saturday, I get to realize that I alone on a bed have to do everything on my own. That is when I get to realize, wait, my wife really gone, boy. So the living has really start after the funeral. And I remember my brother come and take the mother to mind the mother, I call the mother, and dementia thing. I remember when that man take his mother, I stand up by the door and I watch around my house. Pastor, I alone in a house by myself. Alone in a house by myself. Always appreciate people that are around you because you don't know what time or what time it will be. Love your neighbors. Love yourself. Because when you argue with people around you, it's that energy you just take for argument. That's why they always say, I appreciate the good ones next to you. Love your enemies too, no? Love your enemies. And I learned that. I learned that after my wife passed away because I wish I could see her now. I wish I could see her now to tell she all the things I didn't tell her. You understand? But you see, that is something that is a learning process. I could tell anybody right now, anybody who are around you, just tell them you love them. Hold their hand. Hug them up. Call your mother. Call your father. Your father and mother are not perfect. You cannot tell them in the past because the past don't happen already. But just make sure and love them and hug them. Any friends you have, just talk to them. Give them a call. Because when that time comes and you lost your parents or you lost a loved one, that is when you reality just hit and they're not here with us no more. Have a good morning, Pastor Google.
Thank you very much, my brother, for sharing that personal life experience. Yep.
Family, Christmas is so family. From the children to Tante, cousin, uncle, and auntie. Family, spend Christmas with family.
You see, some people haven't experienced a real loss, you know. So we could be all up in the anger and feelings and things, but when you lose somebody close to you, then you don't understand it. Hello, good morning.
Pastor Google.
Hi, morning.
I must love you, you know. You just bring all the topics to bring joy to listeners' hearts. I have to give God the thanks and glory for you for your topic this morning. Because I am one of them who celebrate 75 years just a few days ago. And my sisters and relatives honor me, you know, boy. You feel as a joy to enjoy your family, you know, boy. I could tell you that, you know. I hear about people experience. These are things you experience in the movies.
Right.
And then my sisters get together to honor me as our eldest sister from the main family. It was a joy, you know, and you like you hear, like I tell them, I hear my own eulogy and all, you know, kind of way.
Yeah.
You get all the nice things, flowers, there more flowers in a garden. They celebrated in Tobago, boy, big time.
Yeah.
And I want to thank God for them. I want to thank God for families. Love your loved ones while they're alive. Stop toting. Stop getting angry. Appreciate them. I come from a family of 9. And I can tell you what I'm feeling. Every day I remember that celebration. Who come from away, who come from England, but it was a blessing. It's a blessing to enjoy your family while they are alive, please. And not only family, but even friends and neighbors too. Sometimes your own neighbor, you have to go and rescue and see about your neighbor who never like you, who never talk to you. It's just the love of God we have to tote all the days of our lives. From the garbage man to the professor. Let us love and stop hating. Start caring a little more. And I like your program. Always show that love of God in everything you do. Stay blessed to you and your family.
Thank you very much.
And your future bless. Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
From the children to Tante, cousin, uncle, and auntie. Family, spend Christmas with family. Keep your family close. Fight for me sweeter than candy. Well, let me hear you sing. Dulce caramelo, dulce caramelo, dulce caramelo. Es la vida.
Hello, good morning.
Pastor Google, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I just here with a little chill in the air outside, but I sit down here and I listen to your program. And I want to tell people, you see family, that song you're playing there? Family is one of the most important things in your life, trust me. Family is like a tree with branches. We all go our separate way, but at the end of the day, all is family. And I hate to see family fighting and, treat everybody good. And your life will be better in this world. I would like, it have a song, you can't play it on the radio now. It's called A Little More Time by O.V. Wright. When you have time, listen to that song, Pastor Google. It tells you that when the door knocking, you hear somebody knocking at your door, the first thing you will say, give me a little more time. But that time is no longer, brother. So whatever you have to do now, do it good and always love your family. Trust me. Pastor Google, have a good morning. I locked on and listening.
Thank you very much.
Family is the first ones that you call. When times get rough and you take a fall. So when things nice and your money tall, then you should link with you have a ball. We should put the family first. About their wings we should always bounce. So when you take and your Christmas toast, just for the ones you love the most. Family, Christmas is a family. From the children to Tante, cousin, uncle, and auntie. Family, spend Christmas with family. Keep your family close. Fight for me sweeter than candy. Well, everybody sing, dulce caramelo, dulce caramelo, dulce caramelo. Dulce caramelo, dulce caramelo. A cada niño necesita una familia. A cada niña necesita una familia. No podemos olvidar a la familia. Respeta siempre a tu familia. Family, Christmas is a family. From the children to Tante, cousin, uncle, and auntie. Family, spend Christmas with family.
All right, so, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm taking your calls. We're getting ready to go for the news in a short bit, but I'm taking your calls. I I am seeing where today the Prime Minister is having a press conference, a post-cabinet press conference. I know you're going to deal with our airport thing, you know. Yeah, you're going to deal with our airport thing. He's going to deal with it. And I'm glad that he's going to deal with it. I'm really glad that he's going to deal with it because I think it needs to be dealt with. I think it needs to be dealt with. So much things happening, boy. I don't know. Sometimes you just want to sometimes I hope that we can, you know, reach to the place where as a nation we see it for what it is now, boy. And don't allow nonsense to take us down our road. You know? Take us down our road. So yeah, we reaching to a place now where it's like if, you know, foolishness is the order of the day, and the people just want you to buy into their foolishness and accept their foolishness. So yesterday I looked at the news, and while looking at the news, something jumped out at me in the news that I said I wanted to highlight. You know, but before I do that, you know, please be advised that the post-cabinet media briefing will be held at 2:30 p.m. today, Thursday the 5th of December, 2024 at Whitehall. So, there is a post-cabinet media briefing today. Alright, so you see how that go? Yeah, you see how that go today. And as I said before, I know that the Prime Minister is going to going to deal with that whole airport drama. Right? But I wanted to touch on something where that airport drama is concerned. And I'm going to because I don't know what people take us for in this country. I don't know what people take us for in this country. And we allow our emotions and we allow ourselves to go into this mold, boy, this box, that sometimes you wonder if we can come out of it. You know? Sometimes you wonder if we can come out of it. So yeah, yesterday while looking at the news, I saw some information coming forward, and I decided that I wanted to play it, and I wanted to hear your views on it. You know, I wanted to hear your views on it. Me boy, oh boy. So, should I play it now or play it after the news? I think I'll play it after the news. I'll take your calls. I'll continue to take your calls on 342-0081, 342-0081, 466-5391. You know, we're just looking at life, boy. We're looking at life, and stop taking your loved ones and people who genuinely care about you for granted. You know, that's why sometimes, you know, I try to encourage people to send a text message to your loved one, let them know that, hey, I love you, I appreciate you, appreciate all that you have been doing for me. You know, there was a situation I remember. I have a friend, I was telling them, I said, hey, you know, you have to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. You know, you're working night shift. You got to take care of yourself. You're not resting properly and you're getting older. And I was sharing that with them and thing, and you know, before sometimes some people will say, well, hey, thanks for the advice. I appreciate you looking out. You know, the person would turn and say, you gotta take care of yourself too. Ah, boy. And that's all right. That's okay. And some people who cannot take compliments, and you know, in life, that is just how it is. But again, the reality of life, and we don't know when we will die. Nobody knows. Anybody who tell you they know when they will die, you know, watch them, watch. That means people to watch, as Dr. Rowley does say. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Pastor Google, you see life? It's unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
This is December. My husband's birthday is on the 25th. And Pastor Google, if I could bring him back, I will. You see, all now he will come home. And he's a guy who loves tea. And he will make a cup of tea. Say, you want some tea? I say, yeah. And he will put a little bit of milk in it.
But let me ask you this. Did he know that he was going to die?
No.
Was he showing any? Did he was showing any signs of illness or signs of?
Well, he was a diabetic. He was a diabetic, but he was a guy. He wasn't. He not a limer. He's slow. When I say slow, he would do things his way, his time, and that was the time he was showing.
Oh.
Sometimes I will ask him, "You feeling good?" And he say, "Yeah, good." But he was never a person to talk. You know? And this guy came home, he went to work, he came home. And he said, I went to Marabella to pay the light bill. And I bring a current roll for you. I said, boy, stop mama guy me with a current roll now. Hear me with something else, yes? He said, but when I lie down and when I get up, I will eat. Pastor Google, that was the last talking. When I get up, I will eat. And I find he taking long 2 o'clock. I said, this man ain't get up yet, 3 o'clock? Nah. When I went and checked, the man was cold. He was cold, Pastor Google. So that's why I'm saying, you see, life, we have to stop fighting, fussing, and yes, there will be time for that. But you see, calling somebody and say, I love you, how you going? Because you don't know if it's the last time you will hear them or not. So I am begging and pleading, regardless if you and somebody vex, you and somebody had something years ago, and they pass and they say hello, say hello. If you could hug someone, Pastor Google, because when they gone, then is the time you miss them. Because I telling you, if my husband could come back now and give me a cup of tea with that little bit of milk, because I used to tell him, I said, boy, you working in the jail or what? Yeah, me better drink it. If I could hear that now, I will be glad. But Pastor Google, that is life, and we had to move on. It's taken me a while. It's 2 years now. But you see, when December come around, I know Christmas Day is his birthday. It's a fight. But I will get there. I'm taking one step at a time. So people, call your loved ones, call your neighbor, call your friend and say, I love you. Just a little, I love you. And that will go a long way, because you will get it off your chest. In case, you know, somebody call you and say, you know, so and so gone. You still remember, you know, I called them last week or I called them 2 days ago. And that is my thing for this Christmas. Regardless of all the pastel, all the meat, all the whatever you eat, call somebody and tell them you love them. Pastor Google, thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Well, everybody sing, oh, dulce caramelo, dulce caramelo.
You're listening to the Street 919 FM, your destination for the best music around all the hits and timeless classics on the Street 919 FM.
Family, Christmas is so family. From the children to tante, also uncle and auntie. Family, spend Christmas with family. Keep your family close, life will be sweeter than candy. Well, let me hear you sing, oh, dulce caramelo, dulce caramelo, dulce caramelo, es la vibra. Dulce caramelo, dulce caramelo. A cada niño necesita una familia. A cada niña necesita una familia. No podemos olvidar a la familia. Respeta siempre a tu familia.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud.
Wow.
Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Ones that you call when times get rough and you take a fall. So when things nice and your money tall,
the official station that defends the nation.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
You feel you smart?
Mommy, what you mean?
You feel I get Ampere's free smart Wi-Fi extender just for you to stay upstairs and play games?
Games? Mommy, I using it for homework too.
Good, because the neighbor daughter now get all she passes.
But Mommy, why are you so fast?
Fast like Ampere Smart 300. Look, you better do your homework before you really see who fast.
Sign up today for Amplia Smart 300 for $300 and you'll receive a free smart Wi-Fi extender. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-HOME now. Amplia, do more, live more.
Okay, Rudolph, make a right. Then, oh, hold on. Mrs. Claus sent a WhatsApp. The elves are hungry. Pick up a Royal Castle Queen bucket, a King bucket, some royal wings, a family meal, a few combos, some extra delicious coleslaw, crinkle-cut fries, potato salad, and a snack box for yourself. Oh, and don't forget that delicious honey mustard sauce. It's really lashing. Okay, Rudolph, let's get that delicious local Trini flavor. Royal Castle, here we come. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon, I'm Chanaka Phipps, and this is the news on the streets of 919 FM. In the headlines, soldier shot and killed. Executives of Laventil East move on, begs Leons to stay. NCRHA leads in healthcare with artificial intelligence. The state is being sued by a victim after police leaks report. And regionally, fracas at the Bahamas House of Parliament. On top of the news, a 23-year-old soldier was shot in Arima. The deceased have been identified as Taron Luke of Nicole Street, Arima. Reports came in stating about 2:20 p.m. on December 3rd, Arima police got a report that gunshots had been heard at the River Road. When they arrived at about 8:25 p.m., they found a black Honda Accent parked with its lights on and engine running and saw Luke dead on the driver's side. He had gunshot wounds in his face and left upper arm. There were bullet holes in the glass on the driver's side. Investigators were told the gunshots were heard around 8:10 p.m. and witnesses noticed two men getting out of a car in dark-colored clothes, one with a flashlight in his hand. The two men escaped through nearby bushes. Police found 21 spent 9mm shells, casings, and 2 live rounds of 9mm ammunition. Luke's body was removed to the Forensic Science Center in St. James, pending an autopsy. No motive has yet been established for his murder. Meanwhile, the news, executives of the Laventil East Mover constituency pleads with MP Adrian Leons to reconsider his decision not to recontest the seat for general election. However, appreciating the overwhelmed support, MP Leons maintained his decision not to contest in response to queries on whether he would need his executive's appeal. I am heartened with all the support and encouragement I am getting. Many persons are praying for me and my family. I know they want me to sort out my personal issues as it takes priority, Leon said. Meanwhile, the executives of the constituency last night made it clear they will not accept anyone else but Leon's, saying he has stood with us in our times and we will now stand with him in his time as he gets things fixed. Leons, who was born and grew up in Laventil East, did not show up at the PNM's Balisay House headquarters for Monday's screening process for general election nominees for 15 PNML seats. His constituency was among those being screened. Leons was unopposed for the candidacy and was supported strongly by all party groups and executives alike. In a statement yesterday, however, the Laventil East Mover executive said members met on Tuesday in emergency session to discuss Leon's announcement. The executive said after thorough deliberations and recognizing the critical role MP Leons has played in advancing the development and welfare of the constituency, the executive unanimously resolved to request that he reconsider his decision. In more news, the North Central Regional Health Authority puts their interest to artificial intelligence to transform the healthcare system. To this end, the NCRHA held a conference at the Hilton Trinidad and Conference Center on November 26, which delved into the transformative potential of artificial intelligence in healthcare. The event that was hosted with the theme Catalyzing Change, exploring the transformative impact of artificial intelligence on patient care. Artificial intelligence was explored by experts and its role in advancing diagnostics, treatment, and health equity. A wide array of interactive health education booths were available for guests to visit. NCRHA CEO Davlin Thomas said The introduction of artificial intelligence technology presents an intriguing dynamic, enhancing the patient's experience, increasing efficiency, and optimizing support systems for staff, patients, and the stakeholders. As AI continues to evolve, it must be integrated into our healthcare system in ways that complement human expertise rather than replace it, ensuring that the benefits of these technologies are fully realized without compromising patients' trust or care quality. Head of the Public Health Observatory at NCRHA, Dr. Chavin Gopal, who spearheaded the first of its kind research conference in Trinidad and Tobago, said the promise of artificial intelligence in healthcare is nothing short of extraordinary. The integration represents not merely a technological enhancement, but a fundamental reimagining of healthcare delivery, reshaping how we diagnose, treat, and ultimately care for patients. In further news, consideration to suing the state by robbery victim who claims a detailed police report of the incident was leaked on social media. In a pre-action protocol letter to the Solicitor General dated November 29th, Attorney Kevin Ratiram claimed his client's life was put at risk as his personal information, including his name and address, was exposed. They are demanding the state to pay him $100,000 in compensation. Ratiram said his client, a prominent businessman, has a firearm user's license and owns a Glock 43 x 9mm pistol. He said at 4:04 p.m. on October 3rd, his client was exiting a bakery when two men, one with a gun, approached. They announced a hold-up. One of the men began to search his client, causing him to hand over the keys to his vehicle. One of the men then handed the keys to the other man, who entered the vehicle and attempted to start it. The first man searched his client again, and his client removed $1,200 from his pants pocket and threw it at the man who took it. Ratiram said the businessman became fearful for his life, drew his firearm and fired several shots in the direction of the man, who returned the fire. Both suspects escaped. Ratiram said on October 6, 2024, the business owner was alerted that a detailed police report of the incident was being shared and circulated on social media. Needless to say, this caused my client much emotional distress, in particular since it included his name, address, the fact that he was a business owner, the fact that he was a holder of a FUL and licensed firearm, his vehicle number, and the detailed descriptions he gave of the two men. My client became fearful that he could be easily located by the said and other criminals seeking to rob him of his property, including his licensed firearm. He also became fearful that he could be targeted by the said men for shooting at them and giving their descriptions to the police. Nevertheless, Ratiram said on October 17th, after much consideration, his client identified the men via identification parades, and they were later charged. However, a result of the report being shared publicly, the attorney said his client's family and employees are living in constant fear and always looking over their shoulder. Ratiram, who represents the businessman together with attorney Michael Rublal, called on the state to pay damages, including vindicatory damages, within 30 days of receiving the letter or face legal proceedings. And regionally, a protest unfolded in the Bahamas House of Parliament on Wednesday morning when a member of Parliament threw the ceremonial mace through a window, escalating tensions during a debate about corruption. The incident occurred amid growing controversy following the recent arrest of several high-ranking Bahamian police officials in Florida as part of a cocaine sting operation. This development has intensified the public outrage and pressure on the government. Prime Minister Philip Davis confirmed the resignation of Commissioner of Police Clayton Leroy Fernanda, which added to the already charged atmosphere within the House of Assembly. The debate became particularly heated as MPs exchanged sharp words with the Speaker of Parliament. In an unexpected moment, an MP walked to the Speaker's desk, grabbed the mace, a symbol of parliamentary authority, and threw it out of the window, interrupting the session. Police officers quickly intervened, arresting the MP responsible and 2 others involved in the disturbance. Video circulating online showed the MPs being escorted out of the building by law enforcement. Meanwhile, outside the parliament, opposition supporters already gathered to protest the corruption allegations grew more vocal as news of the events inside spread. Prime Minister Davis, describing the incident as a disgrace, left the assembly shortly after the commotion began. The MPs arrested inside Parliament were later seen mingling with protesters outside, adding to the political tension in the country. The situation remains fluid and further updates are expected as the story develops. Now let's take a look at your sports and weather report. In sports, St. Benedict's College are goal-bound on ending their agonizing 26-year-old Coca-Cola National Intercal title drought when they faced 2022 winners and an equally intent Fatima College in the anticipated final at Atterbolden Stadium in Couva on December 5th from 5 p.m. With the most prestigious and final secondary schools football league title up for grabs this season, both teams remain confident that their respective styles of play will supersede the others. The 2 schools have proven a cut above the rest in 2024, with the still unbeaten Benedicts winning the league and Fatima second, with each claiming the respective South and North Zone Intercal titles. In more sports, Trinidad and Tobago midfielder Cale Overay, 20, made his presence felt as he helped create a goal for Cavalier FC, which was pivotal in leading the Jamaica Premier League club to the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup title over Cibo FC of Dominican Republic on December 3rd. Cibo won the second leg 2-1 on December 3rd in the Dominican Republic. However, the 2-leg tie ended 2-2 on aggregate after Cavalier won the first leg 1-0 at the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica on November 26th. Cavalier won the crown because the Jamaican club scored an away goal. And that's all for sports. Now let's take a look at your weather. Today will be generally sunny and breezy despite partly cloudy intervals and showers over a few areas. Tonight will be generally fair apart from the chance of the odd isolated shower. Gusty winds are possible near showers. In our temperature last night, we had a minimum temperature of 24.3 degrees in Trinidad and 26.1 degrees in Tobago. Our maximum temperature today is 32 degrees in Trinidad and 31 degrees in Tobago. Our seas are occasionally rough, waves are 2.5 to 3 meters in open waters and below 1.5 meter, occasionally choppy in sheltered areas. Please note a hazardous seas alert is in effect. Recapping the headlines, a soldier shot and killed. Executives of Laventil East Mover begs Leons to stay. And CRHA leads in healthcare with artificial intelligence. The state is being sued by a victim after police leaks report. And regionally fracas at the Bahamas House of Parliament. And that's all from me today. Thank you for joining me. I'm Chanaka Phipps. To have a wonderful day.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
We are The Street, the only radio station bringing balance to the nation. 91.9